Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a short quick video about LAES Sealsq Corp. It's at $4. Quantum computing as a whole pulled back on Friday, mainly because the ETF pulled back. It broke out of a wedge and came right back down. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there's a quantum ETF called QTUM, and it's in a wedge, and it tried to break out. It didn't, failed, came right back into the wedge. This is dangerous because if it doesn't break to the upside, it's going to break to the downside. Now, what does that mean, Shades? What does that have to do with my favorite stock, LAES? Well, the problem here is it's a quantum computing ETF, keeps track of that sector. So if that's underperforming and it's dumping, guess what's going to happen to everything else that's quantum computing? It's going to come down because that ETF was red. And guess what? LAES was red, Rigetti was red too, and other stocks in the quantum computing sector were red. So what I'm going to tell you now is to be cautious, just mainly because of that wedge. We tried to go higher, we came right back into it. See, if you're only looking at LAES, you missed out on the big picture. You want to keep track of the ETF, QTUM, to see what it's doing. It's in a wedge, and all the Rigetti and the LAES and IonQ, all these quantum stocks, they're literally going sideways, and they've been going sideways for a month now. That's crazy, actually, because this is January 8th, and it's literally Saturday, February 8th. So we've been going sideways here, and the problem with that is if we break down lower, we're going to get real cheap, which is probably a good thing if you're looking to buy Rigetti. At least I don't know about LAES just yet. We have to see how they perform this year, because this year is when they're like really supposed to, boom. But for the time being, we got a price target update of $6. It's at $4. So technically this analyst believes that it's, there's a 50% upside from here. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say. Just be very careful. That QTUM, again, tried to go higher. We went right back inside the wedge. So now the question is, this is the question you should always ask with these wedges. Is it going to go up or is it going to come down? If it pumps, then the quantum computing stocks are going to rise as well. Isn't it funny that they all follow each other? Well, it's no coincidence. So, look at the big picture. Be very careful going into next week. Wait for the markets to give us a direction, essentially, is what I'm saying. Because this wedge just means we're going sideways, and there's no direction. We need direction. Do we want to pump or we want to dump? If we're going to dump, better to wait. That way you're not buying and then it goes down like 20% on you. If it pumps, great. Let's ride that sucker back to highs. Does that make sense? That's my thought process, at least. That's it. That's it for the video. Short, sweet, to the point. Just be extra cautious. But apparently, an analyst believes there's a 50% upside. So we'll see what happens with that. But they usually tend to be wrong. Usually, it goes way above their price targets. So there's that.